Hey everyone, welcome from the depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 105 of the Battleship Brawl Season 4 tournament. This episode we've got the HMS Overlord by Thompson coming up against the Varluk class Dreadnought by M. Serzan. Whatever. Close enough. I've butchered it many times. Everybody knows I suck at pronouncing names, that's why they give me unpronounceable names. Which I just absolutely love. Thanks a lot, guys. You're the best. You're the best. I mean, these aren't particularly unpronounceable, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this battle underway. Varluk getting its shells off first. Overlord firing not long after. Oh, Overlord's shells hit first, though. So they are a bit higher velocity. You can also tell by the lower arc of the shells. Varluk taking some hits there, but doing just fine. Overlord down to 95% already. Got some big holes in it. All of its weapons seem fine though. Unless, yeah, but of course I said that, and then this gun back here took some hits, and it's probably not fine anymore. Nope. Overlord really suffering from that lack of ability to broadside, or well, not lack of ability to broadside, lack of starting out broadside. Now she's got all those guns pointed at the enemy. And bombarding away. Lost another barrel on this turret up here. Let's check how the Varluk is doing. Doing just fine, really, right now. Varluk lost his rear turret here. Has been disabled. But it does have an 8% HP lead. Wow, so much ship opened up. The deck just blown away. Starting to list quite heavily. I don't remember if the Overlord is capable of sinking though. Making a pretty good try at it right now, that's for sure. Most of her deck is under the water. That turret just took a direct hit. Looks like it may have one active barrel left. The right one there. Oh. Not sure though. Overlord not doing so well. Just losing HP way faster than Varluk. The Varluk is out of materials, and the Overlord has spent almost none. Varluk's rear gun coming out of its firing arc there. But really, this is one of those situations where I feel like even if the Varluk were to just stop firing, the Overlord wouldn't be able to make up the HP difference before the timer ran out. What is it? This turret is... It's not pointing directly at its target. It's using its barrel traverse a lot. At least it was. The turret is behaving very strangely. That is weird. Now the Overlord is becoming difficult to damage because so much of it is under the water, and a lot of water streams are happening. That should just go, yep, it went completely under the ship. Now I managed to strike the keel and did basically nothing. Varluk's getting pretty far away. And It's at a bad angle. If it gets much further, I don't know how much farther it can go without getting disqualified. Overlord's not at any better an angle, though. Overlord got really low on health and now is just refusing to actually die. It's been sub 65% health for quite some time now. Because most of the ship is underwater, it's become a very difficult target to damage. Yeah, with only 30 seconds left and a 29% HP difference. This match is surely going to the Varluk, especially since it has gotten itself swung around and is approaching the Overlord again. It's not going to get a distance disqualification. Yeah, there we go. That is the end of round one. The Varluk, the clear winner. No doubt about it. Let's go ahead and get things swapped on over. We will get round two. Oh, excuse me. Round two started. Again, the initial exchange. Several of the Overlord shells missing there. Many of the Overlord shells missing. I think only one grouping of them actually hit. How was gonna hit? We come check out the Overlord, and again, losing tons of HP right off the bat. The Overlord's armor is not the strongest. Ooh, I just noticed this gun here has been disabled. And the Overlord's lack of repairs means that that gun is never coming back. Varluk's got some listing going on here. Seems to have lost a lot of guns. A lot more than in round 1. It's down to 92.7 while the Overlord's at 90. Varluk is having some, you know, some distressing buoyancy issues here. Very few guns remaining active. Looks like it only has 3 barrels. Scratch that, 2 barrels. That one just got the same. Or actually, no, it's just out of its arc. The Overlord is also quite low in the water. Currently not a 5% difference in HP. Varluk taking some hits to its bow. Varluk not shooting anymore? Oh no, it lost those barrels up there. Is this barrel the only main gun it has left? I think it is. Ooh, that's heading straight. That had the potential to directly hit a turret, and I think it just did. I think it may have just hit this turret, or it hit this superstructure back here, and that turret was already damaged. Not entirely sure which one it is. Varluk still has an HP lead, not by much. soul gun here. Oh, well, there, the HP lead is gone. This soul barrel is its only hope, and I don't think that's going to be enough. Not when the Overlord isn't particularly vulnerable to, you know, critical hits that knock it out despite it having plenty of HP left. You pretty much have to destroy the Overlord to kill it. You can't really sink it. Not easily, anyway. Not with a single barrel. That is a 5% difference. The Overlord is in the lead with 2.5 minutes left. Let's go check on how the Overlord's doing. I've been watching the Varluk for a while now. Oh, she's not doing great. A lot of her is underwater, at least in the rear. She's doing well enough to stay alive. And right now, that's all she has to do for the next minute, you know, minute 45 seconds. Just stay alive. She wins round 2. And there goes the Varluk's last gun. So yeah, what small glimmer of hope there remained for the Varluk has been extinguished. We're down to the last, you know, 20 seconds of the battle here, though, so... Varluk is going to survive, but it is going to be defeated. So it's going to come down to round 3. There we go. That is a win for the Overlord. So we're going to round 3 since it is a draw with 1 and 1. The 5% rule will not apply here. Whoever has the most hit points when this round ends, they win the match, and they'll be moving on to round 2. Okay, folks, did a quick cut there because we were getting some of that, you know, multi-match, really heavy frame rate stuttering. So I went ahead and restarted the game. so we can get round 3 here running nice and smooth. It doesn't take, you know, half an hour for our last match. You see, like, now we're getting frame rate slowdown a little bit, but that's not unusual. It's the stuttering where it frame rate jumps around wildly that really, it just feels bad to watch. It feels so bad to watch. They're still doing it somewhat. Oh, Overlord lost the turret already. Cap blown completely off. That is not great news for the Overlord. What cap got blown? Oh, it was this this turret here. I was like, I still see all the guns. Overlord down to just under 93%. Varluk at just above 95%. Oh, but it has lost this forward, well, most of this forward turret. It's got 1 barrel left. I wonder how well those secondary shells do. I'm curious now. Well, they do a little bit. Not a terribly large amount, but they also hit barbette armor there, so... I think those guns are actually somewhat useful against the Overlord, but it's not cardboard armor, but it's very light armor. The Overlord is focused on size and redundancy benefits over durability. So that being said, it is a very difficult vessel to sink, which is a form of durability in and of itself, so... yeah. That's not going to get repaired. Not with the materials it has left. Varluk needs to keep its guns alive. It's down to... oh, jeez! Another direct hit to that turret. It now has less than half of its main armament remaining. Well, less than half of its armament, period, because the secondaries on the near side of the Varluk have also been destroyed. But at the same time, the Overlord is 10% behind in HP. And getting awfully low in the water. So again, she's pretty difficult to sink, so... That shell looked like it got deep in there before it detonated. Oh, that barrel is gone. All that's left is this turret, which only has 2 barrels. Oh man. This is not looking good for either ship right now. It's kind of hard to tell. The Overlord's behind in HP by a significant... oh, the Varluk goes down to 1 barrel again. Only has that 1 gun left. With only 1 barrel, I think what I was about to say completely changes, in that it wasn't entirely certain who was going to win this because the Overlord is so far behind in HP, but with only one gun left, like we've already seen how this song and dance plays out. I do believe in the 5 minutes and 40 seconds the Overlord has left that it can manage to get an HP lead when the Varluk only has one barrel, because the Overlord has plenty of guns left. Now, I was like, wait, is that barrel still functional? But no, it is not. The Overlord has shrunk. Oh, and there goes the last gun on the Varluk. Which pretty much seals its fate. Technically, it is still winning, and technically, it is theoretically possible for it to get to the end of the match, 4 minutes from now, and still have an HP lead, but it is incredibly unlikely. And there we go. That is the 10-minute timer. The battle is over. The Varluk is at 72. The HMS Overlord is at 81.2. So the Overlord is the victor. Not the result I was expecting. If I'm being honest, I thought the Varluk was going to win this, and round 1 seemed to support that theory. But yeah, it came through in round 2 and 3. So congratulations, you're moving on to round 2. And other than that, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.